About 20 million years ago, a group of large herbivores called proboscideans started spreading across the world. These animals, ancestors of today's elephants, lived in many different habitats, moving from Africa to Arabia, Eurasia, and the Americas. Early proboscideans didn't have the long trunks modern elephants are known for. Instead, they had long lower jaws and sometimes a second set of tusks. These long-jawed animals were very successful and dominated the herbivore role in many ecosystems. However, over time, the long jaws became less useful. By the late Miocene, a changing climate played a big role in the evolution of modern elephants. The ancestors of elephants first appeared around 55 million years ago in Africa. Back then, the world was tropical, and trees and shrubs covered most of the earth, even reaching as far as Antarctica. In the early days, proboscideans were small and resembled animals like tapirs rather than elephants. One example is Myritherium, a small creature that lived for about 20 million years. It wasn't until around 25 to 20 million years ago that proboscideans started to spread into other parts of the world. As they expanded, proboscideans began to evolve, and their faces became longer. Some species, like Palaeomastodon, had longer lower jaws, while others, like Platybelodon, had shovel-like tusks. The shovel tuskers were thought to use their long jaws to scoop up water plants. However, studies later revealed that they actually ate more bark, twigs, and leaves instead. By the Middle Miocene, proboscideans like Gomphotherium and Scheurolophodon had developed long trunks, though they still had elongated lower jaws. The trunk was starting to take shape, but it wasn't as advanced as the one we see in modern elephants. During the Miocene, the climate was changing, with many areas becoming drier and less forested. This change led to the rise of grasslands, which were very different from the earlier forested environments. Grasses spread quickly, and proboscideans needed new ways to feed. Trunks became useful for pulling up grasses from the ground. This new feeding method helped proboscideans survive in the changing climate. At the same time, their teeth adapted to deal with the abrasive nature of grasses. The teeth became taller and had more ridges to handle the rough texture of the plants. By 8 million years ago, proboscideans had fully adapted to life on the grasslands, and their long trunks helped them pull up grasses with ease. However, around 7 million years ago, another shift in climate began. The Earth started to cool, leading to the Ice Age, and the grasslands became less productive. This made it harder for many species of proboscideans to survive. At the same time, humans started hunting these animals, adding even more pressure. As a result, most of these species went extinct, leaving only the modern elephants. In the end, the rise of grasslands and the development of trunks helped proboscideans thrive for millions of years. But when the climate shifted again, even the amazing trunk wasn't enough to save them from extinction. Today, only 3 species of elephants remain.